What is going on? It is Luke Snell. You're listening to Palmetto 84.3. I got my co-host in the building, Lombardi.
What's up with y'all?
And we got a special guest today, Lil Boss.
We here. What's up?
How's it going, bro?
Cooling out.
Just make sure you're talking into that mic.
Cooling out, you know.
Perfect. That is great. That is great. So, from North Charleston,
All day.
worldwide at this point, you know, doing a lot, getting recognition from the streets, from mainstream rap media, from the community. So talk about coming up in North Charleston, your childhood.
Yeah, that shit just like damn near every hood. You around. I've been saying when we were young, that shit like violence and all that, but that shit regular. You come out playing basketball, football. You just got the streets right there on the other side.
You played sports?
Yeah, I used to play basketball and football.
You were tough? Yeah.
I've been him.
What position?
I've been I've done even every position in football, but I've been mainly running back.
Gotcha. Well, it's interesting. I saw a post on Instagram. It was you with a North Charleston like basketball jersey or something. They like,
Oh yeah, the school.
they gave you like
yeah.
and the post was like, I didn't even go here and I'm getting recognized. Like, talk about that.
Shit. That shit really just come from I rep the North hard now, like
Right.
hard. I
No,
go in the North
definitely
Charleston games and all. I know all the coaches in school, the student every. That shit really just come from putting on, really.
Right. No, for sure. And that's like
And I got a song. I had to make a song for the team too, like they little intro they run out and shit. Yeah, I make a song for them.
that's
boys and
fire.
shit.
I didn't know that, but I definitely knew, bro. You put on for North Charleston for sure. Like even
That's
on
all
your,
I
like,
know.
on your Spotify like picture, you got the like North Carolina with the NC, like kind of North Charleston parallel there. So I think that's fire.
You funny.
But I swear that what type of shit I be thinking though. I swear.
But when did rapping become like a part of your life?
I've been rapping my whole life.
Yeah. So when is the earliest memory of you rapping?
Shit. I probably like 6, 7 years old or something.
Who-
We used to rap on low tapes and shit. You know them
Okay.
low shit, you hold a button and low.
Yeah, a little cassette
You-
tape.
We used to rap on tapes and shit.
Did you have like instrumentals going in the back, or could you put them on the cassette tape or anything?
No, you gonna have to instrumental. Like, I didn't know how we used to have fucking CDs with beats on it.
Uh-huh.
Word.
Yeah.
We used to have CDs with beats on playing in the back. We just rapping on the low.
So who got you into rap?
Shit, I had uncles, big cousins and shit who been rapping.
Mm-hmm. They were like rapping for real back then.
Shit, I didn't really know what been going on. I just know they been rapping.
Right. Yeah.
My uncles and shit, yeah, they been rapping for real though.
So what about the first time like you were in a studio and stuff? When was that?
Probably like middle school or something.
You were in studios in middle school?
Yeah, like
That's fire. When did you take it serious?
2015.
2015.
2015, yeah.
Got you. Was there like a song or like a milestone in your career where you were like, all right, this is my career. Like, this is my career. This is my job. And it's not just something that I do.
No, my brother died in 2015. So I been like, he been the one who been telling me like, you supposed to be rapping and shit. I always used to rap now, but ain't nobody been thinking like we about to blow off this shit or no shit like that. We just rapping like regular other people rapping.
Right.
But when my brother died, I just been on some shit like I about to rap for real. Cause I get a head bro always saying like, we perving, we doing this. You could have been dropping right now.
Yeah, no, so you're kind of doing it for him. No, that's fire.
When you talk about growing up in North Charleston and rapping, who are some of the like people that you grew up with that we may know that rap today?
Shit. Low Block. Low Block. Damn near every local rapper. I from the North for real. Like, my foot in this shit. So, everybody who rap now or been rapping, I've been around everybody. Everybody who been rapping.
Yeah.
I've been young nigga in clubs. I've been young nigga with my shit spinning in the clubs.
Right.
You say like
Word.
Lil Block. Who else that they know? For the people that's outside the state that fuck with you and just want to get an idea like.
Shit. We grew up listening to fucking. Well, I damn near grew up with Blog. I'm trying to think on the top of the head. Word.
Well, I got.
Everybody who rap now, if you buzzing right now, we grew up listening to your shit back then. That's just how that shit is. Everybody take time to get their little buzz on, but niggas been rapping. Everybody been rapping.
Right.
Ain't nobody been no. Social media wasn't the thing back then, so everything physical. We had to be out here. I used to have CDs, burn CDs, sell my shit $5.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing shit like that. But everybody been rapping, so if you rapping now, buzzing now, we been bumping, been.
Yeah.
Before the street bullshit and all that shit, niggas been rapping and all that shit, boy, for a long time.
Yeah, I noticed that you do have a song, Act a Donkey, so is Marley Marr somebody that you were?
Yeah, for sure. Marley, hell yeah.
That's like a nod
and
to
Marley
him.
Marr grew up like, I'm my old man like this, me and him like this, so like, Marley Marr definitely one of them one.
Gotcha, like more than music.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. Is there any like experiences you had with him, noteworthy, anything you want to like talk about?
Shit. One thing for sure, he gonna stand on that Mount Millionaire shit. He trying to be a millionaire for real.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get up with him for an interview too. I've been supposed to have.
Word.
Shout out Marley Marr.
He's an absolute legend. Absolute legend.
Sure that.
Yeah, but so you've kind of been in and out of some record deals the past couple years. You want to talk a little bit about your experience with labels and deals and just like the industry in and out for people who don't know.
Shit. That shit really, you just travel a lot. You be around bigger people in bigger places and shit, but you just gotta be on your shit now, cause the industry is the industry. That shit is a business. Some people would do it to you.
Yeah. Chew you up and spit you out.
Word.
Yeah.
Was locked down for a long time.
Without dropping any music.
No, yeah, they can literally like shelf you, and that can
be
that
hot.
can be
You
the
can
end
have
of your
that
career.
one song that make you hot right now, but next week while you in the studio, he's somebody else that got a new hot song, and they won't go with him. So now you gotta wait a whole year, something like
Better
that.
have that. You better have that spice every time.
Trying to tell you now.
So you got a pretty big buzz in Atlanta too. How are you able to expand your audience, like geographically?
Shit. My manager live in Atlanta, so that been already.
Right, that helps a lot.
Yeah, and I got family up there, so I already been back and forth from Atlanta anyway. But I just a couple of years ago and shit, I just started pushing music and shit hard like in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And Atlanta just gravitate like, I ain't gonna say, Atlanta got their own shit going on, but you go up there, them boys show love. I ain't know that just how they is. Like,
Yeah.
Low Dog Raw, we fuck with Low Dog.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they go.
Let me take it back one time to the Akadonkey song. That been the
Yeah.
first song in Charleston rap song that hit 1 million views. I mean, it been like a year or two after whatever, but when you saw like that video going up on views and stuff like that, how you been feeling? Like just looking at it like, damn, this shit going over the limit of the average video.
I really been looking at that shit crazy cause of how we drop it. Like that shit the beat get made the same day as the video and the song.
Mm-hmm.
Like we did everything the same day. Make the beat that day, the song that day, video that day. So I been like, damn, we down there put this shit there. And that shit on some real shit. That shit wasn't even supposed to be called Akadonkey.
Oh, word?
No.
What the original title, you remember?
No hook. That
Everyone's got a no hook.
Yeah, that shit wasn't
That
really
probably
supposed to be
would've
called Akadonkey. The beat just been called the name of the beat was Akadonkey.
Right.
But that shit just been like we had like you say, Marley Marr got an Akadonkey.
Yeah.
And the beat just been like real like similar, so the Philly P had named that shit Akadonkey. And when we dropped the song, the video man just had put that shit cause we ain't never tell him a song.
Uh-huh.
Just tell him a name, so he just put Akadonkey and shit. We been so ready to drop fuck him.
That's still another classic in the city till this day.
For real.
Yeah, I didn't know it was the first one.
That's the
in
first
Charleston
one,
Mill.
bro.
That's a huge deal.
That was the
That is
first
a huge
one.
deal. Like Trailblazing, the first M is a huge deal.
Ain't too many like music videos from the city with at least 500,000.
Right.
So for that to hit 1 million, I think the next one been like VT and 200 spaceships or whatever. But that been the first one right there, and the fastest because spaceships got released like years before.
Right.
But yeah, when that shit had hit 1 million, I've been like, damn, that shit crazy. Like just to see, I the type of person I like city history, so just to know like, oh yeah, this been the first song, and I actually been paying attention when that shit hit 1 mil. So That's something they can't take from you, though. I'll give you that.
Lombardi, you're literally like an encyclopedia, bro. Like, you know, like, swear to God, it's like, bro, I had no idea that was the first to an M. Like,
I've been a fan of this shit before I stopped my page. Speaking of that, I had posted a video. You did see it where I did like the evolution of Lil Boss, and I had like 2 songs from every year or whatever.
Yeah, that nigga does from like this year to that year to this year. Like, even on that shit.
Diving into that, like, how you feel your flow has changed and like your style has changed in that time period, because like your first song, they different from what you making now.
See, back then I used to really like write music, but once I now have found my flow and shit, like I stopped writing because it been really too easy for me to go in the studio and just drop.
Right.
So I just stopped writing.
That's what's up for real.
So what is your creative process kind of like now?
I don't really got no process. I just
hear the beat and go off of how you feel.
Freestyle, punch in and out type of thing? Yeah.
No,
you don't write like at all now?
At all.
Really?
That shit take too long. I don't know. I used to write. I don't know how that shit difficult now. Like, that shit take too long. I just be like, man, my manager be on my ass like, man, right, you wasting too much time in studio. I like, shh.
I was just going to say, have you noticed, like, with studio time, does one take kind of more?
No, not really, because, like, once you not master that shit, it don't take long. Like, I might get 5-hour session and drop 4 songs.
Right.
Yeah. So, that shit really just how you not. You gotta find yourself for real. You gotta get comfortable with yourself. Or not, that's gonna be in the studio all damn day.
What about the lyrics themselves? When you're doing like freestyle punch in and out, do you notice like you're talking about more stuff that's like on your mind at the time, or you know what I mean? Is it more like sincere because it's just like off the dome?
Sometimes, like,
yeah.
If I in the studio, we got 10 of my niggas in there, we tripping the I damn near, you might hear that shit in the song.
Right.
Or I might, whatever pop up in my head, because I might think about what just happened before we walk in or yesterday. I said, I'm going to let your ass know.
Yeah. What's your ideal vibe like in a studio?
I don't like to be in the studio by myself.
Yeah.
That shit boring as a bitch.
Right, yeah.
Or I like for my niggas to be in that shit. We vibing, we in there. I don't want to be in there by myself.
Yeah, no, for
sure. I don't even like 1 and 2 people. I like we to be in that shit.
Like a party?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I imagine like that's
zone.
fun too. Yeah, because I mean, you play sports, you know, in front of an audience with a team, like to have that kind of like atmosphere. At least for me, I would like that too. You know, being able to like enjoy stuff like with the people around you, like that would be fire. That would be fire. But back to like the views, we talked about you getting like the first million in Charleston. You have multiple other songs hitting like 6 figures on YouTube. You just dropped Topic. Dropped on WorldStar with, what is it, like 125,000, maybe more than that at this point. But like,
I ain't even know that shit.
You don't pay attention to like numbers or anything?
No, not really.
No. Well, how have you been able to keep an audience here for that long? You know, you've been buzzing for years now, you know?
Especially with last year, because you dropped 2020.
Honest,
you took a break a little
bit.
Yeah,
I'm about to say, to be honest, shit, I just got a little handful of loyal fans, and even though I wasn't dropping, I still been active. Like, I had buku on the show, so
right. You were still like
I had a real long, like, 14 months without dropping a song.
Damn.
Real 14 months.
What was that? Like, what was the reason for that?
Yeah.
Like, was this label situations, or you just ain't been, you had to fall back for personal, or?
No, it really just been label situation. It ain't really been label situation. I just really had to get the real business side of my shit together.
Right.
I've been putting the music out the right way, but it's really a lot more you got to know in this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Or you would just be, it's a lot more you can get out of this shit knowing more.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Easy. So I like, hell no, I'm about to just be dropping all my shit and then going out the right way and all that. And I see how I put like the push and the promotion behind not academic. Fucking I knew it. How good that shit I did. I like, I gotta get my shit together to do shit like, yeah.
Right.
So I just been putting pieces in the part, yeah.
That's another song that blew up. Even Charlemagne the God, he used that beat for his his TV show, The Odds Gone His Truth. Did you know that like before he did it, or like
Oh yeah,
you
yeah,
were just
yeah,
surprised?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know about that.
So let's talk about Charlemagne for a minute. He had some recent comments about you saying, some really good things about your influence here in South Carolina and how you could be a guy to like blow up South Carolina. Just talk about your reaction to that, your relationship with Charlemagne, that type of thing.
Yeah, that shit used to really like. That shit still be putting it down on me. Like, really, I got Charlemagne like posting my shit and shit, but he be calling me and shit like we down there like us now since we met. Me and him like lock in, so like that shit just been like he called me, check on me, I call, check on him. We on the regular, we talk politics. He keep me here, and he one of them people like he do not beat around the bush, sugarcoat. He gonna let your ass know.
You can tell that just by listening to
He
him
gonna
on the
let your ass.
radio.
Listen,
Yeah,
a lot
no,
of people,
for
a lot
sure.
of people might not like him and shit because he too truthful.
He is truthful.
Sometimes that shit's a blessing. Sometimes that shit's but
Well, those
It'll
are the
be
best
constructive
friends to
criticism,
have.
though.
no.
Yeah.
But listen, he keeping that shit real with you, whether your ass like it or not.
And
He let
then
your
he done
ass
been
know.
in this shit for so long. Like you can't do nothing but respect somebody at his
He letting your
his
ass know the
status.
God on the
100%.
truth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the TV
Yeah.
show.
Like the show, the God on the truth. He telling your ass how it does. Lil bro, I don't think you should do that. That should yeah. He let like Lil Brian really, yeah. He let you know for real.
Even how do you feel when he played your song on the Breakfast Club when
Nah,
he did
see,
that
now
intro?
that shit been surprising.
Yeah,
Word, that shit goddamn had me like 3,000 new followers or some shit. That shit been surprising. Like, my mama called. I like, Mama, you tripping? I don't think you hear no damn.
Yeah.
So, they getting up early for work and shit. She
Yeah,
calling
yeah.
me. Yeah, they been talking about you in I like. You should. This the Breakfast Club we talk about, not no damn Z93 now. I ain't talking about no.
Z93.
She like, no, the Breakfast for real. I know I know I talking about. I ain't stupid. Like, and manager start calling me this and that. So then he had text me like, he always text me peace, King, good morning, shit like that.
Yeah, right.
So I like, what the fuck? And I see how he been acting on that shit.
Yeah, he,
I like,
he
oh,
almost
yeah.
fall out his chair. And he had the ski mask on, innit?
He been going all out.
He been down
He's
Some of my people
hilarious.
hit my page like, shit, I come here from Charlemagne, but shit, I just let you know, I here to stay. Like, I'm a fan. Like,
Right, yeah.
I like, yeah, appreciate it.
Even when you go check the comments to I Know It, they be in a who's here from Breakfast Club? Who's here from Charlemagne the God?
I don't
hard.
really even check. I don't really check the comments.
I be peeping.
Dude just drops music, doesn't look at views, comments, and
Cause I got a boy shit.
I feel you.
I one of them people who
I
be
feel
like,
you, though.
what the fuck you think you playing? I might comment back. Word. I
No,
like,
you
I'm
can't be
about to go
doing
look
that,
at-
though,
yeah.
you know?
Get you
'cause
shitting, innit?
Yeah.
Like,
But I do like engage with when people comment, like, I post something, they comment on my music and shit, good shit, but there's a lot of fake pages and all. I ain't got time for that.
And it's hard to sift
I think
through
all the-
everything.
I
you
think
know?
all the pages, them little fake, I think them shit's the police.
Right.
So I like, man, I ain't even about to go on no comments.
I tell you, they follow 500 people, no pictures,
Right.
nobody follow them.
What make you comment on my shit like, yo, this shit fire, bro? You got 1 follower, 2. Hell
I
no.
tell you,
How
like, they don't
get-
even add up.
Right. No, right. And, like, who is doing that? Like, who, you know what I mean? Like,
The
who's
damn
paying for-
police.
you know,
Yeah.
I think it's the police and people who just really
Right.
ain't got no life. Like, you really
Right.
wasting your life all day playing on people's page and all that.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Or it could
it's-
be somebody that don't like you, but they really like, man, let me go in disguise and tell them that shit hard. Like, yeah, I don't fuck with you, but that shit's still cool. For real, though.
Word, I
Be a
hear
lot of
that.
that going on.
Keeping on the topic of like dangers of being a rapper, you had a show at South Carolina State like a year or two ago. I don't know the timeline exactly, but there happened to be like a shooting at the show, and like just talk about the dangers of like you trying to do business as a rapper, doing a show, and then like that, and then talk about the next day you still doing a show in crutches. Just talk about that situation.
Shit. See, really shootouts and shit at clubs and all that shit. Like, we from North Charleston. Like I said, this shit go down.
Right.
Like every other hood, but this shit go down when we at, for real. So, like, I used to shit like that. We just ain't thinking of no shit like that at no damn college show.
No, right. And
ain't
it's
thinking no
unfortunate
shit like-
'cause,
yeah.
like, you're there to do business. Like,
And the
you
place
know?
we been at, like, the security been so high power. Like, they searching calls, they searching people 3 times. They like, what the fuck? I here to perform. You know, not searching me.
No, right.
Like, and I get shoot in the club.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know, shit just be happening.
But it's just unfortunate, like I said, like this is your job. You're doing this for your job, and then to have that unfortunately happen. But you had a show like the next day, and you came out and still performed. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
I had to.
In crutches or something like that. That's the word.
I had to. I ain't been cold as a bitch.
That's
Raining.
fire.
But I ain't never do that again, though.
No, I
I
bet
can't.
you won't.
Well, I know you've been in pain afterwards.
Hell, boy, I've been paying for. I can't do that no more, boy. I thought I ain't been gonna walk no more. That shit been hurting so bad.
Yeah.
So you've had a good amount of shows. You said like during that like break you took, you were doing a lot of shows.
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff. Talk about what it's like to perform in front of a big crowd and stuff.
Man, that shit be. That shit used to be surprise. Man, I really just immune to that shit now.
Right.
Like back then when I used to put up in front of them crowds, I gotta get ready and shit. Like, nigga, we gotta take some shots. We gotta do all that. We gotta damn near be turning up right here before we walk on the stage.
Right.
I know something gotta be going on. I gotta be in that zone. But now I can wake up on my bed and go on the stage and just turn into a whole different person.
You don't get nervous like that.
Hell no.
Yeah, see, I wish I was like that. Like, I still get nervous for, like, everything, man. Like, it doesn't matter if I do the thing 1,000 times. Like, I'm still going to have that anxiety. Like,
Man, I ain't gonna lie. You know when I get nervous, if it's empty.
really?
Like, if that shit just empty, I like, what the fuck, am I practicing or something? I don't like no shit like this.
Right.
I like that shit to be.
Right.
I don't care if we wall to wall. I barely can move. I don't care. I want that shit to be jacked.
Mm-hmm.
Has there been any cities that, like, you notice, like, people really coming out to support, like, random cities that you're like, wow, I didn't know I had this much support in this
Charlotte.
city?
Like, I had a show in Charlotte. I like, what the fuck? Because I had put together this tour. Like, I've been going South Carolina, like, down there 3 months or something, every weekend and shit. So, like, Charlotte, though, and on my music and shit, Charlotte, like, the #1 player and shit. So, when I didn't know about all them, show you how your #1 playlist and all that.
Yeah.
So when I went to Charlotte, I like, what the fuck? What am boy? Even at the college and shit, I like, what them people know me and shit.
That's fire though, and like I'm sure like just the way your music is and your energy, that like those shows are crazy. People like really like singing along and turning up to that. So does that kind of like fuel you if you see that in the crowd? You see everyone kind of like vibing to the music.
They gotta be turning. If they ain't turning up, I'm gonna say something for them to turn up. Like, y'all gotta turn up or something. Like, god damn, we get a little something out here.
Bro, that's gotta be like the craziest feeling to like.
Y'all gotta turn up. I ain't no boring shit. We ain't about to be boring. I tell my niggas all the time, you can't come on the stage. If you ain't about to turn up, just stay at the VIP or wherever we at.
Right.
Because everybody else who come on the stage turn up now. People got cameras on us and shit. Word. That's how you get booked. Anybody want nobody walking on the stage just looking crazy, trying to look. Man, when them people want somebody to turn us up.
Yeah.
I coming to turn you out.
Absolutely, yeah. So let's talk about the Out the Blue album. That's like 2019, I want to say, Out the Blue. That's around there. That was like your first, or at least like your like debut album, I feel like. Just talk about the impact of that album, the creation of it, that sort of thing.
Shit, that album right there really been out the blue. Or that's why I call it that.
Right.
I ain't no other way to put it.
Yeah.
I ain't really had nothing planned for that shit.
So like all those songs were just like regular songs you were just recording, you just decided to put it on there?
I like, man, them boy like, man, you need to drop a tape. I like, what the fuck I'm about to call a tape right now? I like, shit, man, that bitch out the blue. When you gonna drop it? Out the blue. I ain't did no promotion and no nothing. I just wake up one day and say new tip and they out the blue.
So go ahead.
You wasn't promoting back then, but now when you do like, your previews on Instagram or you drop a new song, I be going through your story and it be a lot of people, like notable people in the industry that be sharing your shit and like, fucking with your music. Like how you go to build all those relationships.
Man, guess what? I don't know all them damn people. I ain't even gonna act like I know. I don't know all them motherfuckers. People just be like, man, that shit really relationships, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah,
we got people who fuck with Charlemagne like this. Like,
right.
If my brother Charlemagne fuck with you, little bro, I fuck with you. That's just how that shit. I be like,
Yeah, that's a golden technique.
Yeah, I don't
know
I don't know them
history of him
people.
doing that.
Like when he got like Gilly, I ain't never met Gilly in my life. There's low people like them boys sharing my shit. Like, where the fuck this shit coming from?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, that's a big deal to have those type of eyes on you, though, with that much influence
Hell,
in the
that's
industry.
just still right now. I still feel like I don't know, like how that shit been coming like back to back. I feel like somebody set that shit up or something.
Like they just sending it to them or something like that.
I know that shit just that day. That shit been dumbing.
Right.
Like I like what the fuck? I showing all my niggas like, boy, y'all boy, look who just shit my shit. Like then another one come through like, what a thing just shit my shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like what the fuck? Them shit been coming like every 10 minutes. Like what the? No.
No, that's crazy. If you had to like work with like anybody in the industry, give me like 3 or 4 names of like dream like collaborations of industry people.
People don't really be having like girls singing them songs and shit no more. But I'll do a song with Aaliyah.
Better question. Who you be listening to right now from the industry?
There's a good question too.
I listen to all the music. I don't really got no certain type of music because one day I might be feeling slow jamish. Yeah. One day I might be, but I be bumping all the hood shit. Money Bag, Lil Baby, all them. Mm-hmm. I bump all of it. If you hood nigga buzzing right now in the industry, I be bumping your shit. Right. I don't got no side to pick, no nothing. I bump everybody.
Right. So you do a song like, can you say Lil Baby is one of those people like?
Hell yeah.
You do a song, okay.
I do a song with Lil Baby, boy.
Now, as far as the city, like who are some of the artists that you listen to right now or artists that you like, man, I think I need to get a feature from this person if you got any?
Shit, I don't really got no artists I feel like I need to get a feature from this person, but shit, I be bumping everything they playing in the club. Word. Yeah. If your shit playing in the club, I bumping that shit. If my niggas put me on those shit, I bumping this shit.
So ain't nobody in the city that stand out. You could be like, yeah, I be playing his shit like on my free time or.
Oh yeah, I do play Lou Wop shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like these people like who I go in to search, I go and play Lou Wop shit. I gonna play Nuke shit.
I've been hearing about Nuke a lot.
I gonna play Baby Jim Reek shit. I got I probably got 3,000 songs on my phone, local, industry. Yeah. That bitch pull up, I playing them. I listening to them. I ain't got no fans or certain people like I bumping them shit. I ain't no hater nah. So if shit good, I'ma listen to it.
Yeah.
Fuck who you is.
When you go to like pick a beat to rap over, what type of factors are you looking at in the beat? Like what is a perfect Lil Boss beat?
That bitch gotta be raw. Word.
What makes it raw?
That shit gotta make me like it as soon as I hear it.
Yeah, you just gotta have like
that
I don't care about it.
That shit could be slow, but I feeling that like, I can drop this kind of song. I'm gonna put this shit in for hours.
Yeah.
Fast, I get in on it out the.
Right. No. Yeah. Because that's one thing. Like your delivery and your flow is like fast and upbeat. You know, you need something to kind of match that energy. I feel like like 2020 is my favorite song, and it's that like
yeah,
quick,
that's like
fast. Like
I like them kind of beats, but shit, I just like raw ass beats.
Right.
I don't like them simple. I like hard shit.
Anything that like catches your ear, you're like, all right, that's the one.
Like soon as
you
that shit,
right away. Yeah.
And I don't like them beats that take a fucking long time to start.
Right.
Like, hell no, what we getting at right now?
Especially like nowadays, like if you drop like a 3-minute song, it feels like an hour. Like
and
songs
guess
are
what?
like
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Now.
Them labels is not about to listen. Like
no, that's
them labels about to change that shit. Like you want to start rapping in 20 seconds, bro?
Right.
I be telling people, I beg them short
all
songs.
All that talking in front of the song, listen, them people do not want to hear that.
No, you're right. And it's just the attention span with like, TikTok to everything is like quick.
Yep.
Instagram Shorts, YouTube, or Instagram Reel, YouTube Short, everything is quick.
And you got to think.
That translates.
Like how that shit set up, it's a lot of songs that's buzzing that take a long time to start, but it's a lot of songs that can be buzzing that take a long time to start, but they skipping the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yep, that's a great point. That is a great point. Yeah, and then, like I said, with TikTok and stuff, it's like there can be 15 seconds of a song that, like, that's the only part that people know, and it can be like millions of people love this song. 15 seconds of this song, like, it's just wild, bro.
Speaking of that, his homeboy, Bob, he had a little song go viral on TikTok, and that's literally like the first like 5-10 seconds.
Yeah.
Word,
And
like,
they've been dancing on it like.
and guess what? That song don't take a long time to come on.
There you go.
That,
Right.
like, that shit make a little couple of shit, then start.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree. As a listener, as like someone who enjoys listening to music, I like when someone's not gonna waste 30 seconds of my
If
time.
I riding in the car and we bump my music loud and that shit come on, I'm more like the song making all these noises and starting. I like, man, change that shit. That shit getting right in her. I don't want to hear all that.
No, yeah, absolutely. I agree with that.
All right, let's speak on the grill. Only reason I want to speak on that because you gone to Johnny Dang and you had a picture with Fujiano when you went. Like, did y'all talk or anything? Like, he give you any advice or it just been some?
No, really, we just
We
had
both
bumped
icy.
like shit. Really, that's how it been.
Mm-hmm.
We just had bumping to each other. I been coming out the back. I think he just been coming on the door or some shit. He just been like, damn, little bro, let me see your shit. Like shit, damn, we think we got the same shit.
And
Me and that nigga just start, I tripping and shit and shit. You know, I always tripping and shit. So we just tripping and shit. We take a picture and shit, but we end up locking in. I got a song I supposed to finish.
oh, you got a song with him coming soon?
That's fire. And you just met at Johnny Dang.
Hmm?
And that was the first time you like linked up at Johnny Dang?
Yeah, but he ended up being locked up with
Mm.
one of my cousins.
So
And I'm Georgia.
yeah.
So like
So you had that connection.
when I used to
too.
call, when I used to call and shit, me and him used to politic and shit.
Oh, that's fire. That's fire. So another, big opportunity that you had was at the International African-American Museum. You did a freestyle, I Am Hip Hop freestyle. Talk about how that kind of came about and your feelings of getting like selected to do that.
Man, I don't really know how it came about. I get the call like, shit, we gotta have a verse for his anniversary hip hop. I didn't really know it been at the museum and shit. I didn't even know we had an African American museum. I think that shit
It's
new or
new,
something.
I
Yeah.
think. I believe it's new.
I didn't know we had that down here.
Yeah.
Like word, so I like the African American museum. What the fuck that at?
Right.
I'm thinking like
BT,
ready.
I ain't even. I be trying to
Shit.
find him on the bridge. I
That
can't
shit
see
knew
him.
that shit by the port.
Mm-hmm.
I like, and when they say anniversary at the museum, shit, I ain't thinking about the hip hop shit. I tripping. I like, oh shit, the hip hop.
Right.
I've been about to make a whole slavery verse.
No, man.
Like, word, I thinking about the African American Museum.
Right.
Like,
Right.
for
Yeah.
real. I think
Yeah.
I about to put this shit together like some hood shit, but some, you know what I talking
Mhm.
about. But then I like, oh no, that's the hip hop anniversary. Oh, like, shit, I can put a little flavor.
Yeah, 50
Yeah,
years,
right.
they say.
Mm-hmm.
So how you feel about like the reaction of that so far? Like, I've been seeing good things on the internet about it. So like,
Man, be honest, this my first this like one of my first posts that ain't had no negative comments.
That's fire.
Like I actually been going through the comments like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
No negative comments. I like,
yeah, I
And
don't
these-
really see how they could do something negative because that's something real
oh,
positive.
but you would be surprised. Like, ain't even no fake pages pop up with no negative shit yet.
Right.
You know, like that shit be crazy. I be like,
That's such an honor too, to be
the first one
yeah.
for something that just opened that's going to be around for a long ass time.
well, I know people shoot. I been in there. Like that shit, that shit, $110 million.
Yeah, I thinking if I want to go or not, man.
They got $1 million TV in there. The first people with a Sony TV that with that screen, that shit
Right.
$1 million.
That's crazy. Yeah, but that's one thing that I really like about you and I respect about you is like the community like outreach. Like you said, you go to the North Charleston sporting events. You made a song for the
See,
team.
but guess
like-
what? Before I've been I've been ripping and running North Charleston my whole life. Like,
Yeah,
there's no way you can't know me. People, grannies, aunties, everybody know me without the kids telling them who I is.
right.
Like, ain't no way. I always been that nigga playing football, young little park lead. I ripping and running every hood. I in the streets. All type of other shit. Like, I've been in the North for real, for real.
Do you feel any pressure being like a role model like that?
Shit, not really. But I just really, like, put certain shit, like, internet and shit, because I know I got a lot of kids watching. I be going
Right.
places, kids watch, copying shit I do.
Oh,
I don't do certain shit, because I ain't want my little my children ain't about to be doing certain shit.
Right.
Yeah, no, right,
So, like,
right.
Consider it. And what was it? You did it last year too, but how long have you been doing the was it the Christmas giveaways where you give out food and toys and stuff like that?
I think
Like,
we on year 3 or 4 right now.
uh-huh. How's that feel, like just getting all that love from like, the little kids and everybody in the community? Because
That
that
shit
go a
feel
long way
that
too.
be the that
Yeah.
to
That
be
go a
honest,
real
that be the
long
best
way.
feelings. Like all this music and all that shit, them the best. When I doing that shit in the hood and shit, that's the best feelings. Cause this why I come from. I know them boy ain't got shit.
Right.
I know like some of all them people who come and shit. I expecting them to come. I doing this really to look out for them more. Like
Right.
Yeah, no, for
yeah,
sure.
I know a lot of people who ain't got shit, and I ain't got it all now. But I gonna try to help.
No, that's
So
a good
that shit-
mindset to have.
So when I doing them give back and shit, I really doing that shit for the community for real. I'm gonna put that shit in an area where I know these motherfuckers need this shit. I ain't going to all them pretty ass neighborhoods and shit. Them people straight.
And that is like, dude, what you're doing, like the toy drives, and that is so important. Like I had a conversation with one of my buddies a couple years ago, and it changed my life forever. He was like, man, I was one of those kids. I didn't get anything for Christmas. It's like all I wanted was an action figure, and I got like canned food from like the church. And like, bro, I heard that, and like I was hard for me not to like cry in front of him, because like I grew up like really like privileged. I had like whatever I wanted basically, and to hear that, because like, I mean, this kid's my age, and like we connect on so many levels. It's like, man, like that'd been so hard, and for you to be the person, to give back, that is, bro, that's so important for kids, man. Like, and that's what I really respect about you, is like the community outreach. And like, I didn't even know you did the toy drives. This was the first time
Yeah, when I post that was another. I may not post everything, but when I see something good, I'm gonna throw it up there. Like there was the song did 100,000 in the first week. Had to post that. The first toy drive, the food giveaway, I had to post that, and every time
And I got
your
like
reactions, like,
and I got like a couple of partners too, like who they into shit like that, who like in the league and shit.
Yeah.
Like Ken Law and shit.
Yeah.
And more into shit like that. The boy come from, we went to like we grew up together. Like,
right.
we know each other. The boy had shit. I ain't just about to take the credit from my old lady and my old man no more and shit, but we ain't always had everything now.
Right. No, right.
And it been I talking about hard for a long time.
Yeah.
Hotels. Like, yeah, I done went to a whole school year living at a hotel.
Yeah. Dude, that's so
Word.
tough. Right.
I talking about 3 families in that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
My auntie, her turn, my mama house, my granny house. Boy, we in that shit though. One room. Word.
But how have those experiences like shaped you into the person you are now?
Shit. That shit really made me like, ain't really nothing I can't go do. Like, I ain't already immune to.
Yeah.
Like, ain't really nothing I ain't ready for, really.
You had to grow up really quick.
Yeah.
And yeah. Because it feels like, I mean.
And I the oldest child.
Yeah. Oh, so you had even more
So
responsibility.
yeah.
How many siblings do you have?
I got 2 sisters, 4 brothers. It's like 6.
Oh, that's a lot of siblings to look after too. Man, yeah, you had to grow up quick then, man.
So as far as like, that toy driving, you say you ain't got a lot, but you're gonna help out when you can. So like, it's safe to say you damn near on the way to like, being that one. So like, you got any other things on your bucket list you want to do to help the community? Like once you done get to where you want to be, as far
Once
as
I get
like
to where I
music?
want to be, I gonna own the damn community. I telling you. Don't have your shit open for sale. I copping that bitch. I telling you. And somebody who ain't really got that shit, getting in that shit.
Right.
Word, I about to have boy, listen. When I take off, we about to have all type of shit on the north. I can't really speak for nobody else, but that north, that's my city.
Yeah.
That's where I come from. Like, we about to have some shit, because we ain't really had shit. Nobody ain't excited about coming to no damn North Charleston.
That's why I be trying to tell people like fans or something like that, because they'll be like, why the city ain't blowing up? Be like, some of y'all don't like, they don't support. But it's like, when the city do blow up, they don't understand that's more opportunities for them too. Like,
Telling you.
That's a good
He's
point.
like,
I
I
get
don't
in-
make music,
that's why
but
this
it's like,
one,
bro,
that's
I
my
can
main
help you
thing.
too.
That's why when I go to them other places and shit, I let them boys know strictly we from North Charleston. We got a lot of shit going on. I telling them we got a lot of shit going on, but I know we ain't really got, we the North.
Right.
That's all we us, nigga. I letting them boys know we got a lot of shit going on. A lot of people rapping. Everybody but pull up on us.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody else sound like us.
Right,
No, right, and
exactly.
that's
Once we get in that shit,
it's gonna be a style that they're gonna want to copy. Like
telling
like
you,
like I said,
we
the
gonna be
last
having
interview.
people from them places that we sounding like now and shit.
Yeah.
Trying to sound like us, but it ain't gonna work because you got to really be from this shit to
And
have
that's
that
why I
shit in
be
your.
trying to drill it
shit
in
in our
everybody's
water.
head. I'd be like, bro, all them other cities, that's how they get on. Like they make good music, but they want to copy the lingo or like you know what I'm
telling you,
saying? Like they
bro,
want they want to do certain shit that we do. So it's
I
like
ain't even
They
gonna
wanna be a
cap.
part of it.
I fuck with other niggas' music, all that shit, all over and shit. But some of them shit be lame to me. Like we from the South, my nigga. So, ain't no way we about to sound like this.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
No way in hell.
Just stay
I
true to
feel that.
yourself. is
Like
what
you
you're saying,
gotta
yeah.
stay true to this shit, cause we the shit to them people.
Yeah.
Everywhere we go, the more like soon as we talk, the more gravitate. Like, see that shit again?
trying
Like
to
so,
tell you.
imagine when we rapping our shit, the more like
Exactly. They don't seem to understand that this be like, let's jump
there's
on
no
what's
type
hot
of
right
Geechee
now.
wave in the industry.
That's what got me hooked on Charleston music is like when I was in Detroit and I heard like kind of Detroit music morphed with an accent that I've never heard in my life. And I'm like, oh, this is new. This is different, you know? And it's like, I think anyone who has that Geechee accent
Bruh,
should
that's how that
embrace
shit
it.
been.
Embrace it. Like,
When I hear
Use it
rappers
to their
from,
advantage.
yeah.
I hear rappers from fucking damn, what the fuck, Canada and shit in the UK. I like,
UK, definitely.
I
the
like,
UK.
Yeah, they're blowing
well,
up
what
right
the
now. The
fuck?
UK drill
I ain't
rappers.
never hear people sound like this.
Yeah.
And I know they saying that about us. We don't
No,
be
so-
acting like, oh, y'all from the islands.
No, everyone
from
thinks it's
Jamaica?
Jamaica. Yeah, yeah.
So just imagine when we, come on, man.
You know, so crazy. Like when people, some people from the city, when they get their shit posted on like Say Cheese or something like that, and I go check the comments, it be a lot of they must be from the UK or they sound like the UK.
Like
Like,
telling you them shit all through there.
Right.
And that's why I feel like rap game all right now, but I feel like that's what's missing,
We
like
get
another
that
city to
Geechee
copy.
shit
Yeah,
and that,
they
like
looking
right
for
now,
what's
the
next
whole
to
industry
copy.
is sound like Detroit
Or Memphis.
Right. Yeah,
or
no,
Memphis.
you're right.
They got that shit in Halo right now.
But I'll tell you this about Detroit. We talked a little bit about it before. Detroit came together. They
They
put
got
everything
real
aside.
unity.
They put everything aside.
talking about-
and it was business. It was business. So they're making
They
music
got real
together.
unity.
Right.
Detroit and Atlanta got what they got going on, but when it come to this nigga from Atlanta, and out of town can't come do that shit to them motherfuckers. They might not do it with each other, but ain't about to let another out of town come do it. They gonna hell no, them boy from the whole town. We ain't going for that.
Yeah. No, you're 100%.
I let them boy know, come pull up on that. We got all type of rappers.
And
Wherever you want.
remember the first time we talked on Instagram and you asked me who to listen to?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't he on that
Yep.
list, right?
He was on that list.
There was a few other people
yeah.
on that list, but
Yeah.
this is 2022, top of 2022.
Yep.
He said, yeah, I coming to Charleston, who to listen to? You've been in one of them people because, like, it's a
Yeah,
few
shit.
others, but I just feel like y'all, what the city should sound like, you know, and, like, what represent the city best
Yep.
as far as, like, style or
Not
the way
when
we
I
talk
from
or,
somebody
like,
from the outside looking in.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like, this
yeah.
is how this shit supposed to sound.
And to give me an idea of the scene as a whole, you're a great example of like, you know, of Charleston Rhapsody. You know?
Yeah,
telling you.
that's why I was like, I was very
That be my
precise on
main
that.
focus. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta stay us. I gotta stay true to this shit. That's why I ripped the knob so hard.
Right.
I really from North Park Village. My hood get teared down like 03 or something.
Okay.
I really from North Park Village. That shit the project. That shit get teared down. It got a different name now, but
Right.
still damn the bricks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But me repping the knob, that shit like 2 in 1. North Park, North Charleston. I from the North for real.
Right. Yeah.
Word.
So what's next for Lil Boss?
I got it. Boy, listen. I really got a fire ass tip.
Any dates or anything?
There's no date yet.
Any names?
No name.
No.
Any features?
No features.
No.
Correct.
No features, or you can't tell us the features. There's a difference.
Man, I ain't gonna lie.
See.
I don't even be into features really.
Right.
Cause sometimes I be I ain't gonna say I ain't into features, but I really be shitting when somebody fuck my song up. I gonna let you know, like, bro, I don't like that verse.
Right.
I not make people do verse 3-4 times. Like,
You will lose a friend behind that too, especially
no,
in
you ain't
Charleston.
gonna lose a friend because I'm gonna let you know right there. Don't get mad or no shit like that,
Mm-hmm.
man, bro. I just let you know, like, I expect this shit. I thought you been gonna come on them how you had come on that song with your boy and thing.
Right.
That's how I thought you been gonna come on them. I ain't know you been gonna switch them up like that. I ain't never hear you rap like that, nah.
Mm-hmm.
With me, all right, nah. You know? Because I coming on your shit, cutting up like this my shit. I'm
Right.
telling you, I trying to make my verse stand out every time.
Right.
Oh, that's hard though, for real.
Word.
So you think it's gonna be this year?
Oh, it's definitely
Okay,
gonna be this shit. Hell yeah.
I said we ain't
I
got a
was at
name.
Hell no, we
ballpark
got it.
something. Yeah.
And I got
this
so
year?
much. Listen, I got enough of. Man, I got some tips, bro. I telling you,
Bunch in the vault.
I be dropping. I
Mm.
telling you, bro. And I go and they dropping 4 songs at a time and shit. Like,
Yeah.
it should stack up easy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, absolutely. So we're gonna wrap up a little bit. Is there anybody you want to shout out? Anything you want to like get off your
Or
chest?
say to the kids
Yep.
or the
Hey,
haters
listen.
or the city.
You ain't doing nothing to being here. The city, them boy coming for us, so y'all just keep doing y'all shit, keep popping y'all shit. Y'all know how we coming. Once we get in there, shout out YSP. Free all up. Real niggas. The haters, I love y'all too, cause y'all really the reason why I start doing the little cotton up and shit, cause y'all be hating so much. You know, I ain't into no flashy shit and shit, but I about to start popping off, cause them boy be talking like we still in the north too. So everybody just stay on your P's and Q's. Them people looking at us, keep popping your shit. That's all I got to say. The north, we coming. The industry, we fucking coming. Geechee shit.
Absolutely. This is Luke Snell, Lombardi, Lil Boss. You're watching Palmetto 84.3. Thank you, bro.